Many ways. I think one of the ways is just proper preaching of the Bible. So a healthy church is going to be typified by the ways in which they handle the scriptures. And if you find a brother who is preaching faithfully from the Old Testament and in the New Testament from beginning to the end, it's going to help the congregation see and even understand why do we see these promises in the Old Testament that seem to be speaking about physical blessings. If they can understand how these promises were being given in the Old Covenant to the people, and they were predicated on their obedience and they failed to obey, and thus experienced the curses and not the blessings. If they were to grow in understanding that they're trying to obtain promises in a covenant of works that are impossible to obtain, and that there's a much better covenant that has been given to them, that has promises that are far superior to the promises that they seem to be clinging to. I think a healthy church is preaching faithfully from the scriptures should be able to show people it's not as though we don't believe that God is able to do great things. In fact, He's done greater things than the things that you're clinging to. And those things are things that have been promised to you in the gospel. These are things that have been acquired for you by the work that Christ has done. Those are the things that you can hope for and long for that are coming your way. So I think that a healthy church is going to be typified with faithful teaching of the scriptures, and that's what our people need. They don't just need arguments against the text that they use. I've seen this game before. You quote this verse, you say, well, they quote a verse, you explain it. They quote another one, you explain it. They quote another one, you explain it. It's just, you never finish addressing all the different verses that are being quoted. It's a failure to understand the entire revelation of Scripture and seeing how that narrative is working towards something quite glorious. So I do think healthy churches can address the problem by faithful teaching of the Scriptures.